another Twitter spat. Guys, finally got my iMovie up and running again. Yay! Which is just as well because I didn't want to go live about this subject. The reason I didn't want to go live was because I want to put my point across, and I can't do that if these trolls come in telling me what I should be saying and what I shouldn't be saying. You should be saying that, Jan, you shouldn't be doing this, Jan, you shouldn't be doing that. I get enough of that on Twitter. This week we learned about a young man, a young YouTuber with over 800,000 subs, I think he had, and he was big. He was big. Still in his 20s. Apparently it seems to me that he was treated badly by the gaming community and that certain YouTubers would bully him, would cyberbully him, and would just basically not make him feel very good about himself. Now, I do not tolerate bullies in any shape or form. This story is so sad because this guy couldn't take any more. Now, I'm not saying he couldn't take any more of what was happening on Twitter or on any social media platform. What I'm saying is he couldn't take any more in life. So the poor guy must have been in absolute turmoil, and before he'd even reached his 30th birthday, had decided to end it. That is bad enough. That is awful. I tried very hard not to read too much about it, but I know the basic story. Twitter. Let's get to Twitter. Now, Twitter and YouTube marry together sometimes, and not always in a positive way. In actual fact, I would say it's in a very negative way. The reason I say that is because people think they can say what they like on Twitter. People think they can use what they put on Twitter to then... I don't know what I'm saying, guys. Okay, let's go again. What I'm going to do, I think, is to put up some tweets that responded to some of the tweets I made regarding somebody who has a channel advocating for suicide help. I'm not sure, actually, if he's a mental health channel or not. But what I know is that when I saw that he had been doing lives, that he had been, in my opinion, capitalising on the sadness and the horror of what had happened with this young boy, to drive people to his channel by using a thumbnail of the dead boy and him stood in the middle. My mind went, oh! So let me just put these up for you guys. after writing the first tweet, I was happy that there appeared to be other people that also saw it from my point of view. And, you know, I'm not saying that everybody should see things from my point of view, but when I wrote that tweet, it wasn't aggressive in any way. It wasn't confrontational. All I said was, how can you possibly do that when this poor boy, he's not even been dead 48 hours. Where's your respect? Where's your decorum? Where's your morals? To me, it was fundamentally so wrong. I've since received countless people saying, what are they saying? Saying I'm unauthentic, saying that, you know, you should talk things out. Why don't you talk things out? No, I've got nothing to say to somebody who can do that. And this guy himself, and I will not say his name because he does enough self-promotion. I am not going to promote him. Now, what I will say is he then did a live, his second or maybe third live on this same subject, where he still uses the face of this poor suicide victim in the thumbnails. So I went in and I thought, I'll just see what he's going to say. What he's trying to say is, because he has had 2 people close to him that have committed suicide, he understands it. He understands that, you know, the pain and suffering that the people that are left behind, the loved ones, feel. I think we can all understand that. Any of us with an ounce of compassion would understand that and be able to relate to that. We don't have to have been through it. So to use that as a reason to do this specific thing, for me, is a cop-out. He didn't have to do that. So in the live, I was very interested to hear that when talking about me, and I know he was talking about me, he said to his followers, to these people that were watching, that I had shown no compassion to him, even though he's lost his dad and he's lost his wife. No, matey, that's not what happened. I asked a simple question. Why did you feel the need to use that image? Was it because you wanted to gain views? Was it because you wanted to gain subscribers? And you know what? I was very careful at the very beginning not to say that, because I knew if I said it too early on in my thoughts towards him, that he would then use that. He would then say, oh, she's just jealous. She's accusing me of, you know, wanting to benefit, blah, blah. So I made sure I didn't say that at the very beginning. I was saying it as a caring human being, as a mother who would be absolutely devastated if one of mine committed suicide, touch wood, and then I went onto social media and I saw their picture all over social media, and then people using it, but not using it in the right way. Don't put a picture up of somebody else's child, somebody else's brother, somebody else's nephew. You have no right to do that. His argument is that, oh, well, it's, you know, the parent said that they want social awareness about suicide. They want, you know, suicide awareness. So that's his answer. His answer basically is that the family said that. He said that the family contacted Keemstar, who is a massive YouTuber, and told Keemstar that, yes, you know, put the word out. We don't want anyone to suffer like us. That was a load of baloney, guys. It was a load of baloney. Keemstar reached out to them and offered to help in some way. And they said, no, we don't want it. I wonder if they've seen the videos. I wonder if they've seen the videos of YouTubers attacking their son, of YouTubers pushing that boy down a road that none of us want to go to. I have been accused of having no compassion. I have been accused of speaking out of place on this. I will never, ever stop talking. I have a voice and I will use it. And if I think that somebody is doing something immoral, especially on the pain of others, I will speak out. I've since blocked all these people, and the reason is, contrary to what I've been accused of, the reason is I don't want to speak to these people. I don't want them in my life. I gave them the opportunity. When I asked those questions, I gave them the opportunity to answer me and say, well, I didn't think, you know, it would matter too much, or I did, whatever reason. They didn't give me an answer. And even when I went on his live, I was put in time out. I thought I was kicked out, but in actual fact, I was put in time out because I was a bad girl. I was talking out of hand. How dare I? Really? No. I never. See, the thing is with these advocates, they come on and they offer help, and, you know, this guy puts his phone number out constantly. Every time he tweets. And even when I was saying to him, listen, I just want an answer to that question. Why did you feel the need to put it on the thumbnail? There were still people saying, oh, well, it's only a thumbnail. No, I go a bit deeper than that, guys. I do go a lot deeper than that. It wasn't just a thumbnail. It was some boy that hadn't even been dead 48 hours, had his picture used to benefit somebody's YouTube channel. That to me is just disgusting. And I will not take it back, and I will not apologise for how I feel. And if you believe that I'm unauthentic, then so be it. So be it. But this guy has shocked me in a way, because although I had suspected things, I'd sort of, he's very similar to Chris Boutte, and he's going just down that road. Have a look at his titles. Have a look at, you know, the way his channel's going. It's another Boutte, guys. It's another Boutte. And I'm sorry, but when it comes to the death of a young person, or even the death of an old person, you can't do that. Don't capitalise on people's hurt and then say, oh, well, the parents said it's okay because they want suicide awareness. Oh, do me a favour. Do me a favour. So, he's blocked. Other people are blocked. Even though I had someone say, oh, well, you know, you're not open to debate and discussion. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. If you met somebody in the real world that had completely differing views to you, and you were discussing with them a serious issue, and they were just batting it away like, no, what a lot of crap. Doesn't matter what you say, blah, blah. Why are you going to bother speaking to them? And he had the audacity to keep giving me his phone number. If you really need to chat, then ring this number. And then he puts his own phone number up on there. What? Is that ego? Or is that just, what is it, guys? I don't know. I mean, I have my issues. I definitely have my issues. But I am straight and down the line and I am honest. I don't think this guy is. I'll leave it up to you. If you want to say anything about it in the comments, then do. But be aware that my channel is about positivity because I have a lot of crap in my life. I don't need it on here as well. So, anyway, that's that. I'll be doing a live on Sunday. Hope to see you then. I just wanted to put out there my side. Anyway, that's that. You have a good weekend and I will speak to you very, very soon. Take care of yourselves. Bye bye for now.